What's going on, ya lunatics? Mr. Obviously Insane here, with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance from the Ashes DLC. It's the finale. That's right. We are going to wrap up this DLC in this episode. Let me know if you guys want to see some more, but I have had a lot of fun, so I'm not gonna, talk too much. We'll just hop in and see how it goes, shall we? Good morning, Privislavits. Alright. Fine day to do some judgments. Gotta watch that last step there, it's a real neck breaker. Alright, you know what? Before we go do some judgments, though, let's go check the ledger. Arias, are you leaving the door open? And that's why we underpay you. Alright. How are we doing on the old ledgery do? Okay, 1835. Made about 28k. So we got about 1/4 of our initial investment back. And we could probably get that back easily just by allowing time to run in game. But hey, we will we'll probably get some time to pass here. While we do these judgments, I think we have a few to do, so let's get to them. I wouldn't say it's even time of day for that, but okay. Just walking into each other. Just regular old life in the village, eh? Seems like everyone's settling in quite nicely, and it's bustling and full of life. Alright, let's do, I think this is our second judgment. We did one earlier, I think. There was an ambush and we lost some food, and I think I had to pay if I remember right. So let's see how this goes.
What is it this time?
We have a problem with water. That is, with the stream. With the, use of the stream.
The stream? What seems to be the trouble?
Sir, they won't let me have a shit.
What's that?
Your locator here won't let people go for a shit.
God give me strength.
Master Locator, would you be so kind as to cast some light on the matter?
I never forbade anyone to defecate. It's not something that can be prohibited anyway.
You did so.
All I asked was that people did their business further downstream. After all, we don't want our water supply contaminated. It could cause disease.
What kind of disease?
Digestive disorders, fever, even death.
Ah, what a load of nonsense. We always poured our shit out right there on the road. They even do that in Prague, for what I've heard. What else would they do with it?
Is it true about Prague?
Admittedly, in many cases, yes. But often there's no other option. The wealthier citizens have a latrine in their courtyard which they empty out whenever necessary. The common folk do empty their chamber pots on the streets.
See now.
But it's also said that if the Turks ever try to attack Prague, it's the stink that will hold them back, not the walls.
What do you suggest, Master Marius?
Let the people answer the call of nature at least 100 feet downstream from the village.
What? That far? What if I get the runs? I'd shit myself before getting there.
I've decided. Defecating will only be allowed at least 100 feet from the village.
But, sir...
A wise decision, Henry.
Well, at least we have permission to go and shit again. I'll go and tell the fellas we can go to the stream. It's been a tough few days.
You mean you haven't been since... No, don't say it. I don't even want to know.
Oh, good grief. Alright, well.
What is it this time? He brought me a hare and said make something special with it.
You go off and do your thing, sir. Oh, what time of day is that? To point of reference like 9. I don't know. I noticed that we looked a little scuffed. What's up with that? I thought everything was good. Oh, maybe not. Touched that up a bit there. Well... Let's see, is what's his name settled yet? Where is Zach? There he is.
God be with you, Henry. God grant you health. How may I help you? See you later.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. You just do that. Okay. Welcome to the village. No, I think I'm gonna go get my stuff fixed up. I think you can only do one judgment a day, so I'm going to probably cut a lot of this stuff out for you guys, but you know, let's go check the ledger. What time is it? A little after, okay. A little after, okay. That's not a time. I'm fully aware of that. It could be, though. Hard at work, drawing on the desk. Right, so 1840. You know what? Let's go grab our beer. They should have a batch for us.
That foreign brute and his band of cutthroats.
Welcome, Henry. Who's there? What's that?
Hey, it's the boys. Adam. Fritz. Where's Matthew? That's America. There he is. Sitting all by his lonesome, contemplating his thoughts, is he? Well, let's have a chat with him.
Hey, twat face.
So, Fritz, keeping busy? Are things to your liking here?
Oh, aye. Not a dull moment. That ale of yours is nearly as good as we had in Skalitz.
I might have known you'd be doing nothing here but sucking down ale.
I beg your pardon. Somebody's got to make sure you're not serving up horse piss here.
Good luck then.
You always have quite an elegant way of putting things. You know that? You know that, Fritzy?
Ale!
Yeah, I think Mirka's upstairs, bud, but yeah. Good luck with that. Oh, now she's down here. And she's grabbing ale. I guess she heard you. Or she's gonna serve it to Matthew. Shocking. Well, Matthew, how are you liking it?
Hey, Henry.
So, what do you think of the place?
It's paradise on earth you're building here, mate. Only there's no one here but sweaty laborers. Couldn't you try and recruit a few pretty maids next time?
They'd only run away from you anyway.
So what? Have you seen how fast I can run? Good luck then.
Oh, Matthew. Alright. Glad to see you boys are settling in. Costing me some money, but glad you're here. Glad you're here. Ooh, sorry, America, my dear. Oh. Oh. She's never getting anywheres. Adam! How you liking it here?
I'm glad to see you.
How are you doing?
Trade is booming. Hard work makes people thirsty, and there's plenty of hard work in these parts. You know, it's the first time since all those terrible things happened that I feel like I belong somewhere. Thank you, Henry.
See you later.
No problem, mate. I'm glad I could help. Just a regular villager. We already asked Merika how she felt, I think a little while ago. Who else be new that we could chat to? I think... Oh, yeah, we gotta go have a chat with Zach. Can't get any cleaner, yet we're dirty. That's so frustrating. Zach.
Good day.
How do you like working for us?
The workshop is as good as any, Master Bailiff. You're doing a fine job with this place. Take care.
Cool. It'd be nice if you guys actually had a little bit more dialogue, but hey. I get it. I'll close the door. We talked to Cornelius. What did he say? Cornelius.
I'm glad to see you.
How do you like it here?
I won't lie, it's a shithole. And it's been a shithole most of my life. But we'll do something about that, right? And if you ever want someone to take over your bailiffing duties, let me know.
Goodbye.
I see, I see. The only way that's gonna happen is over my dead body. Take care. Get to work. Yeah. Although, I'm pretty sure most people didn't walk around 24/7 with, you know, full-fledged armor on, so... Not surprised it gets dirty. Let's see. Gonna go check for food. What do we have for dry stuff? Nothing. So... Gonna have to get some dried goodies, it would seem. Although, I think for the most part, we're going to be drinking the Privislavitz Boar stuff. Because I think that pretty much takes care of most things, yes? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, wouldn't count on it too much for the nourishment, but hey. And if we wanted to go throw some dice, we could. In fact, what time is it? You know what? Let's go play a little bit of dice. And then... I think... Because like I said, I think we're going to do like one judgment a day. And just like rapidly fire them out, so... I think what I'll do is the, I can stand there and wait. So I think after the next one... Oh, we're still good, okay.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Bottoms up.
I just sneezed. Okay. So after the next judgment, what we'll do is, yeah, she's stuck there. Let's see if we can't. She figured it out. So we'll bump them from behind. Let's see. Not gonna steal from my own tavern. That wouldn't be too wise. But it's good to see the lads going at it. I think this is where the inn. People that get to pay get to stay. So yeah, I think we'll use the perk and just try and wait 24 hours. I'm going to see how that works. Obviously, don't think that it'll be a perfect solution to that, but I'm sure through the power of editing, we will figure things out. I don't think we can even sleep long enough right now. Alright, let's go weigh in on some judgments here. And see what comes, because I think there's a bunch of random ones. I forget exactly how many there are. There's going to be a few. Now you could probably span these out if you know, depending on when in your playthrough you decide to start the DLC, but I guess I'll be doing them at once here for you guys. Alright, so that doesn't say judge. Alright. Now we can do judgment. Sounds good. Let's go.
I don't know you. What's the trouble?
I'm not from here, but you know my man Raspberry, they call him. He came here to work as a woodcutter.
You come to join him? Welcome.
On the contrary, sir. I came here to take him away.
Take him away? Why?
Sir, he went off and left me alone with the young one. And now work's mounting up at home. The roof needs fixing. The barn is falling apart. I begged him to come home, but he won't hear of it. Says the child isn't his.
Does he? And, is it?
Mother of God, sir. Of course it is. I'm a respectable woman.
So what's to stop you from staying here?
I would. Only my old mother is sick and she'd never survive the journey. She don't care much for Raspberry. But they'll soon get over it.
Are you married?
No, the scoundrel wouldn't marry me. But I'll soon see to that, if you'll only let him go.
I've decided. Raspberry stays. There's no proof it's his child.
What? Are you calling me a slut? How dare you? And you call yourself a fucking bailiff? By Christ, you're nothing but a...
Take her away.
Yeah. Didn't really feel like I was going to win that either way. But I don't want to lose a worker. That would suck. Sorry, ma'am. Although, doesn't really seem like that's a big problem. Alright, let's go check the books, because I think some of these have an effect on that as well. I think that might boost how much raspberry... Well, we'll see. What was he doing anyways? Let's see, I think we were at 1840, so I think we're at 1845. Let's see, we had him as a woodcutter, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was 40 before, or if it was 35 like Coonish. Probably could have looked, but that's fine. Marius. I'm guessing you're just gonna go sit up by the fire. That's probably what you do. I think that's really all you do now. Oh, no, you're gonna go sit at the bench. Alright. God save us. Let's see if we can't skip some time and do another judgment here. I swear these are getting later and later in the day. Alright, let's decree another judgment.
Master Bailiff, this can't go on.
Oh, you've got yourself all worked up. Is there a problem?
I should say so. Things have been quiet for so long, we've rested on our laurels. But the enemy never sleeps.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's still vermin in these woods. The two-legged kind. There's humans wandering around like they own the place. There's not enough men in the garrison. They're falling asleep on duty. All it takes is for some band of cutthroats to come back looking for some stash they've buried here, and we're done for.
You reckon we need more men? But where would I find them?
Sir, we can manage without a few woodcutters or farmhands, but men-at-arms are essential. Give me a few men, and I'll make soldiers of them.
You're right. I'll let you have a few woodcutters and labourers.
Thank you, sir. That's a wise decision.
Not too sure how happy I'm going to be with that one. But I think that's the right way to go on that. How are we doing? Okay. So, let's see if we can do that again. Alright, well, that perk is definitely working out quite nicely. So I think we're not doing too bad on the old nutrition and energy. I love the view that you get from here. Alright, let's go ahead and pass another judgment. Figure out what's going on. And, yeah. I think after this one I'll probably try and put in the save just in case anything happens. Don't want to lose any of the progress. But now I'm just babbling, so let's administer some judgmental justice.
What's the matter here?
This bitch here tried to kill me. Have her clapped in the stocks where she belongs.
That's not true, Master Bailiff, sir. He got drunk, like he always does, and ate who knows what kind of slop somewhere.
You know very well what it was what poisoned me. You're trying to get rid of me and don't think I don't know it.
Enough. One at a time. Tell me what happened. What makes you think she tried to poison you?
She hates me. She wants to put me in the ground and then take the farm. I can see it in her eyes. She's just wishing for the day I'm dead. But she'll never see it, because I'll throw her out on her ear.
Throw me out? From my own home? You useless, ale-swilling pig. Have you forgotten who got you a roof over your head?
Just look at her, sir. You can see for yourself what a harpy she is. I came home after 1 or 2 ales at the tavern, ate my supper, what was left on the table for me, and went to bed. And in the morning, I woke up with my guts in agony. My head was on fire. I thought my last hour had come. If it wasn't for the old herb woman, she'd already have me in the ground.
Have you forgotten the part about battering me and throwing up in the doorway?
Shut your mouth, you whore.
Quiet. Good wife, tell me your side of the story.
Sir, that beast is good for nothing but drinking away my dowry with his cronies. If he puts his hand to a flail at all, it's only to beat me with it. We were thrown out of the farm near Ledechko that I got as a dowry, because this fool let it go to ruin and got us into debt too.
They threw us out because you wouldn't back me up to the bailiff.
Because I couldn't hold my head up if I lied to cover your useless arse.
That's got nothing to do with you poisoning me.
He boozes from morning till night and beats me. Says I don't take good enough care of him. And all he does is sit on his arse expecting me to run around cooking and cleaning for him. And now he wants to drive me out of the village, saying I tried to kill him. What would I do then?
Tell me about how you were poisoned, as you claim.
I came home, and there was a bowl of cabbage soup and a pitcher of wine on the table. So I had it and went to bed. I woke up in the early hours and had to run to the outhouse. Spewing from both ends, I was. I was burning up so much you could light a torch off me. And this witch here laughing up her sleeve. She wouldn't even call the herb woman for me.
If I had to call the herb woman every time you get boozed up, she might as well move in with us.
When I was writhing in agony on the ground, I heard her say clear as day, "Ha! You got what was coming to you."
Is that true?
No, he's lying.
What do you think happened, good wife?
Nothing what hasn't been 100 times before. He was crooked as a bishop again, and I could already hear him in the courtyard, retching and spewing. I had his supper waiting on the table, because otherwise there'd be hell to pay. Only there's no pleasing the pig. Where's the meat? And what have you. And when I told him God's honest truth that there's no meat, 'cause he drank all our money away, he laid into me like a madman.
One slap was all you got. What was less than you deserved for your evil tongue?
I ran off and hid in the barn till he'd calmed down. When I could hear him snoring like a pig, I came inside again. After a while he started throwing up and he was spewing till dawn. Who knows what he ate when he was boozed up? Or it was the booze itself done it.
And what about the herb woman?
I went for her in the end. 3 groschen I had to give her for some wormwood potion. I could have done that myself for nothing. And then he claimed I poisoned him.
Now, I've heard enough. You, farmer, won't touch another drop of booze, or I'll leave you in the stocks to dry out. And if you raise your hand to your wife again, I'll take a bludgeon to you.
But a drink or two?
No buts. There'll be no half measures with you.
Thank you, Master Bailiff. Thank you 1,000-fold. You're a wise and just man.
Yeah, something tells me that's the right choice to be making on that one there. I think that's some fair justice, Henry. Bailiff Henry, here with another judgment.
There's another unpleasant matter for you to handle.
Nothing too terrible, I hope.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right to make use of them. But as far as I know, no one else is allowed to hunt there.
Let me guess. Some of our fold are putting game on their tables from our woods, and I have to deal with them.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his lordship himself, but I fear Sir Divish might be a little too strict in this matter.
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice, let them off with a warning, or, of course, one can always turn a blind eye and leave it in the hands of God. What's your decision?
We'll turn a blind eye. The people here are poor, and a bit of game on their tables keeps the wolf from the door.
I'm sure the people will love you for it, though I doubt Sir Divish will share their feelings if he finds out. As you wish.
Well, considering I have the profits of the land for the next, 5 years or so, I think we can let the people, eat right now. If it becomes a real big problem, we could probably deal with that. But hey, we're gonna try to do our best to be a fair bailiff, I guess, as best we can. Alright, time to pass another judgment. Bailiff Henry is on duty.
Hey, Henry!
Shut up, Fritz.
I can't say I'm surprised to see you two here. You're nothing but trouble.
Trouble? But he was asking for it. He shouldn't have started on us.
Yeah, a first-class arsehole. He deserved twice what he got.
And what did he get? Wait, from the start? What the hell is this all about?
Well, we was just sitting in the tavern minding our own business, and this fucker comes and starts calling us good-for-nothing idlers.
So I gave him a bit of a slap to teach him some manners. And Fritz gave him another to back me up.
You're not going to go around beating people here, whether they ask for it or not. Everyone in this village is working their fingers to the bone except you pair of drunkards.
Now, Henry, you know that's not fair. We work our asses off and we need to relax a bit after a hard day.
That's right. Just an ale or two after working up a thirst all day.
Enough. Either you put your shoulder to the wheel like everyone else, or you'll be out on your ears, mates or no mates.
Henry, you can't be serious. You wouldn't do that to your best mates.
You bet I would. Start doing your part, or go and find somewhere else to live.
Alright, so hopefully the boys... We lost a bit of a reputation on that one, but hopefully the boys will ship up, and I think that actually makes it so that I'm starting to make some money from you guys being here. We'll go check the ledger. So it's a bit of a balance between reputation and monies, I think, but I think we're doing okay. Okay, Fritz is peaceful, and Matthew works a bit, so they are no longer costing us. Okay. Making 1910. Alrighty, let's keep the judgments rolling, shall we? Excuse me. Alright, let's weigh in on some more judgments. Bailiff Henry. What seems to be the problem here?
What is it this time?
We needed a butcher, and now 2 have come at once. But we only have a place for 1.
So we should take the best one? No?
That's just the thing. It's 6 of one and half a dozen of the other. Ratai would have neither of them. But we can't be so selective.
What's wrong with them? Surely they can't both be completely useless.
No, but from what people say, the first one, Cockfirst, isn't an honest trader. He cheats ordinary folk, but he's the very soul of fairness when dealing with the wealthy, the nobility and the law-keepers. So he's never been officially accused of anything untoward. The other butcher, Brisket, always had a reputation as an honest trader and a good Christian. But then he defiled his profession when he butchered a cow that had died of natural causes and gave the meat to the needy.
Ah, so he's a pariah like the knacker, and no respectable person should buy meat from him?
Just so. So there you have it. One tarnished, the other dishonest.
I might have known it wouldn't be easy. Well, Brisket may have lost his honour, but to soil his good name to help his fellow Christians, that's the act of a brave and moral man, and that's just the kind of people we need here.
I trust you've made the right decision. I'll inform him right away.
I would have to agree. Plus, we don't really have a bunch of nobles and gentries. We're all just a bunch of hard-working folk and peasants, basically. So, you know, someone that's probably honest and going to give us the best deal is probably the best. Now, is that going to be good for our bottom line? I'm not too sure, but, anyways, carrying on to the next judgment, shall we? Bailiff Henry, he's the man. If I can't solve it, no one can.
Good day, Master Bailiff.
God be with you. What's the trouble?
Lame Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herb-woman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
What do you mean, it's a swindle?
Because those mixtures of hers don't work. It's nothing but plain water with herbs and pork lard.
How do you know about it? Have you tried something from her yourself?
Me? Why would I? Well, that would be a sin, wouldn't it?
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
She X'd my hens and now they won't lay. And she put a spell on her own so they lay double.
Spells and witchcraft? That's a very serious accusation. What kind of ointments and potions are you talking about?
Oh, you know, potions for an aching head, women's pains, and herbs to make cows give more milk.
I'm not going to waste my time on such nonsense.
I thought you'd be concerned for the folk in your own village, but it seems I was wrong. Good day, then.
Well, considering old Henry here knows a thing or two about actual potions and remedies, you're probably just a little jealous that you're not smart enough to make your own. Alright, Henry dispensing out to justice by not doing anything at all. That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, on to the next one. Alright, so what seems to be the trouble on this day?
Rook and Lumiere, a known pair of troublemakers. Fighting again, are you? What's it this time?
Rook is a filthy, thieving magpie.
This bastard is a fucking liar.
Now, you can insult each other in your own time, not mine. What happened?
As you know, Master Bailiff, I've got a daughter, and this Rook here has a son. And like you'd expect, the son is as much of a beast as his old man. He put a belly on my girl, and then turned his back on her.
A likely tale, you lying scoundrel. We're a decent, honest family, sir. But that daughter of his, nothing but a whore, she is. She seduced my son. And what's more, this thieving bastard stole my cow, too.
Enough swearing. One at a time, and settle down. What's this about stealing a cow?
When that no-good son of his wouldn't do the right thing by my daughter, Rook here agreed in the end to give me a cow as compensation for her honour.
And I did. Only then, that slut ran off with some minstrel. Where's the honour in that? And besides, it could be anyone's brat she's carrying.
Tell me more about your daughter.
Pretty as a picture, and a good lass, though a little flighty. She had her head turned by that coxcomb, and he put her in the family way, and then he wouldn't marry her. And who else would take her with a youngster? So we agreed on a cow in compensation.
That much is true. Only, I'm sure you'll agree, Master Bailiff, where there's no honour to lose, there's nothing to compensate. A girl that runs off with some wandering jester.
What could she do when she couldn't show her face in public? That's what you paid for.
What about this son of yours?
Well, he ain't the brightest star in the sky, but he's a kind soul and a good worker. That slut of a daughter of Lumiere's got him all worked up, got herself pregnant, and then broke his heart. I talked him out of marrying her myself, because I'd rather give this bastard my best cow than my son.
I won't listen to this. That boy is a simpleton and a brute. And for sure, my daughter never went with him of her own free will.
I wanted no more to do with Lumiere or his damn daughter, so I agreed to the compensation instead of marriage. And no sooner was the deal done than the slut ran off. And I want my cow back.
You'll get nothing. A deal is a deal. It's your fault I've lost my one and only daughter.
I've heard enough to know how things really stand. The girl ran off, so there's no question of compensation for lost honour. The cow is Rook's.
Thank you, sir. I never doubted your wisdom.
You call that justice? I won't stay another minute in a village where the bailiff takes a hand in daylight robbery.
Well, sir, from what I understand, you both had a mutual agreement, and then your daughter breached it. So, I think I made the right call? I don't know. It's a game. Let's check the ledger, see how we're doing. Well, I don't think we're going to win that one either way. I think it's like a 50-50 decision, so... I don't think we're doing too bad on the monies. We'll see. $1985. Good year. We're up to 43. Okay. Almost half of our initial investment now. Good stuff. Wonder if by the time we're finished with these judgments, if we'll actually be making monies, or at least be kind of even. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We shall go and find out. We've got some more judgments to disperse, so let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Alright, so I think I've stayed here for about a week. I think it's just basically trying to make sure that there were no more judgments, because they should show up pretty much every hour, I think. Well, not every hour, but every day, every other day, but an hour ahead or so. But I think that is all the judgments for us. So, let's just go double check how we sorted it. I think we could do better, I think. But I'm not too worried about... I was trying to basically go more for like good reputation and play things fair. Probably could have been a little bit more greasy and done some things, but yeah, I think we're doing okay. Yeah, not too bad. 1985. So we'll eventually make our money back. We're at about 50k now. One more day and we'd probably be at about 50k, so... yeah. Alright, so that is the prospering... Yes, I said that a bunch of times. The very, very prospering village of Privislavets. That was a fun little DLC. Aww. Yeah. To see what this area was before, to see it now, and then to have all the people that are in it, and we're prospering from it. I think that's just kind of cool. And the church looks pretty badass, all redone and all that good stuff, so... yeah. Alright, well, let's go, sleep and save probably for the last time here. I think there's some more DLC, but I'm not sure if you guys want to see that or not. I don't know if it's long, so I'm not sure if it would really be... I mean, I'm not sure if it's really too much worthy of making a video, but hey, if you guys want to see that, let me know. I've enjoyed thus far. Put a lot of hours into Kingdom Come, so... alright, sleep and save, and, yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, well, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up that DLC. It's quite fun. Now, I'm not sure the other ones are really episode-worthy, maybe? I'm not sure. If you guys want to see that, probably squeaking in a couple more, but I think that'll probably wrap things up until Kingdom Come 2. Yep, that's right. I am not mistaken. As of yesterday, they announced that they will be releasing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 sometime around the end of this year. So I'll be looking forward to that, and if you guys want to see me do a playthrough of it, of course, let me know, and give me your thoughts and opinions. What do you think or expect to see out of the second game, the sequel? What do you think they're going to do? What do you hope that they do? Give me your thoughts. But as always, folks, until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!